Hello students, Apna Study presents you the Hindu News Bulletins for the 14th of July. Before we start, don't forget to like, share and subscribe.
National News. The importance of Aadhaar cards in Tamil Nadu.
Thousands of Bangladeshi nationals illegally entered India through the land borders in recent years. Many families moved to Tamil Nadu posing as natives of West Bengal. With the help of some agents, they got employment in industries and managed to get Aadhaar cards. They indulged in illegal activities such as drug peddling, immoral trafficking etc. Though they do not have any valid documents, the immigrants have Aadhaar cards.
Relics of Saint Queen Ketevan found in Goa in 2005.
Parts of the bone of the right arm were found at St. Augustine Church in Old Goa in 2005. Queen Ketevan was killed in 1624 in Shiraz for not converting to Islam. Her remains were brought to Goa by Augustinian monks. A DNA analysis by the CSIR Center for Cellular and Molecular Biology, Hyderabad, confirmed authenticity.
Third wave of COVID-19 across the world.
Niti Aayog member, Health VK Paul said the world is witnessing the third wave of COVID-19. 50% of the new cases are being reported from Kerala and Maharashtra. Center has deputed teams to 11 states to help them.
Bhutan vaccine matrix.
Bhutan has received enough vaccines to complete the inoculation of its adult population, says its Prime Minister Lottie Shering. He announced that the country would have more than 1 million doses by the year end. The Himalayan nation, with a population of about 50,000 eligible for vaccination, is receiving its second dose of AstraZeneca vaccines from the European Union.
Rescue operations underway in Bo Valley in Kangra district.
A woman died and 9 are still feared trapped under the debris after their houses collapsed in the landslip triggered by heavy rain. A team of the National Disaster Response Force rescued 4 people on Monday. Chief Minister Jai Ram Thakur said the state government would give new houses to those whose buildings were destroyed in flash floods or landslips.
Anti-terror law should not be misused, Justice D.Y. Chandrachud said.
The judiciary must remain the first line of defense against any move to deprive citizens of their liberty, Justice D.Y. Chandrachud said. The Supreme Court is a counter-majoritarian institution sworn to protect the rights of socio-economic minorities, he highlighted. The actions of the government had far-reaching effects on the constitutional rights of people, he said.
The centre continues to tighten the noose around GST evaders.
Centre continues to tighten the noose around GST evaders, though its crackdown on fake invoices slowed down in recent months due to the COVID-19 resurgence. About 8,000 cases involving fake input tax credit of over 35,000 crore rupees were detected during 2020-21, leading to the arrest of 426 persons.
International news. The Taliban do not want to battle government forces inside Afghanistan cities.
Hardline Islamist group has swept through much of the north as foreign troops complete their withdrawal. Head of a Taliban commission that oversees government forces who surrender urged residents of Afghanistan's cities to reach out to them. Hours after Amir Khan Muttaqi's message, a rush hour bomb blast in the center of the Afghan capital killed 4 civilians.
The Supreme Court overrules Prime Minister Kharga Prasad Oli's dissolution.
Nepal's Prime Minister Kharga Prasad Oli and Nepali Congress's Sher Bahadur Deuba were unable to establish majority support in parliament in trust votes. Mr. Oli had asked President Vidya Devi Bhandari to invoke Article 76(5), which allows the President to appoint a member with majority support of the House through representation.
Iran confirms prisoner swap negotiations.
U.S. envoy for Iran, Robert Malley, said on Saturday that President Joe Biden insisted on the release of all Americans and would not accept a partial deal. Iran's government spokesman Ali Rabiei confirmed the talks on Tuesday. Iran is ready to swap all political prisoners in exchange for freeing all Iranian prisoners across the world.
Sher Bahadur Deuba is the new Prime Minister of Nepal.
Sher Bahadur Deuba, leader of Nepali Congress, is the new Prime Minister of Nepal. The 75-year-old centrist politician was sworn to office by President Bidhya Devi Bhandari. Prime Minister KP Sharma Oli had been elected PM on October 11, 2015, following the adoption of the new constitution.
The Cuban police are out in force.
Cuba has been under US sanctions since 1962. President Miguel Diaz-Canel blamed the protests on the United States pursuing a policy of economic suffocation to provoke social unrest in the country. He also accused Cuban Americans of using social media to spur the demonstrations.
Business news. India's economic recovery could be delayed by rising financial stress on households.
India's economic recovery could be delayed by rising financial stress on households. SBI economists urge that fuel taxes be cut to cool inflationary pressures and ease the burden on consumers. Household debt as a percentage of GDP has increased sharply to 37.3% or 73.6 lakh rupees crore in 2020-21.
India's trade with China in the first half of 2021.
India's trade with China in the first half of 2021 rose by a record 62.7%. Total two-way trade surpasses the pre-pandemic levels recorded in the year-earlier period. India's imports, driven by record purchases of medical supplies, reached $42.76 billion this year, up 60.4%.
Sports news. PT Usha's javelin throwing at the 2016 Under-20 Worlds.
PT Usha says Neeraj Chopra is capable of winning a medal at the 2016 Under-20 World Championships. Usha, who narrowly missed winning an Olympic medal in the 400 meters hurdles in 1984, feels that Chopra will end India's long wait for its first ever Olympic athletics medal.
Yashpal Sharma's death.
Yashpal Sharma succumbed to a massive heart attack on Tuesday morning. Known for his gritty batting, immaculate fielding and brisk running between the wickets. He is survived by wife, 2 daughters and a son. During a career between 1973 and 1993, he played Ranji Trophy for Punjab, Haryana and Railways.